Right guys, welcome. We are at Pembrey, round 4. It's hot already, so yeah, not looking forward to the heat, but oh well, we'll get on with it. Today we got Gary, got a bit of Irish luck on the side.
How you doing?
He's going to be my spotter. So the track is fast, like ridiculously fast, so I'm going to have to just go out on a few laps, learn it, and then see if I can pick the pace up. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much covered. We'll probably come back. We'll probably come back in after practice and give you a bit of a debrief on how the track is and sort of what the setup we're going to run.
So we got new headsets, new radios for this round. Before we were doing it on the mobile phone. It's all right, but it's not as good. So hopefully I'll be able to hear Gary, not Glary. New name. It's Barry, Glary. Never mind. Inside joke. But yeah, so Gary can talk in my ear and let me know if I'm not getting to certain zones and push it on. So she's been running well. Thank you to Engine Tuner. That I know Martin's made this car run phenomenal, like, eh? And then obviously to everyone else. So to start, re-tyre for all our tyres, Exact Engineering for your brake hoses, water hoses, anything like that. Go and see them. And then obviously you can't forget us on the end, can you? Misfits Garage. So make sure you give us a like, a share, or a comment, or subscribe. Helps my algorithm. See you on track. Bye. Right, so we've done practice. Practice I was doing all right. So the commentator was telling me that Harry, he says up the first straight, clip 1 into clip 2, and now there's a noisy car coming past. And clip 3, I am absolutely on point, flying. And then I get to like the last part of the track, like 6, 7, I think 6 and 7, and I just go all the pop. So
yeah, spotting obviously 8 clipping points, 1, 2 and 3, fast entry, inside point, wash wide, inside point, and then you got 4 to 5, or 3 to 4, first run, 3 to 4, too much handbrake to slow the car down, and the rest was work in progress. Then on then that was practice in the qualifying. It was, he got 3 to 4 sorted, but then between 5 and 6 was a bit of a mangy straight into the final technical section, and obviously too much speed washing through, couldn't sort of handle the mangy.
I'm finding that you're seeing the footage the camera puts up on the last, before the hairpin, I'm whacking on the lock trying to slow the car down because I'm coming through there so fast I can't slow it down. So yeah, so it's me, it's the problem. So I need to go a little bit slower through the back section, and but still fast through the first section. So yeah.
As Bob Spray leaves the line now, powering through the guys in the CDO9 in the 2J S14. Oh, wow, lots of commitment there, but possibly just checking up a little bit too much there, possibly hurting his line a little bit, but my God, you can't knock the impact. There's a lot of smoke coming off the back of that 2J S14 there. Obviously another home-built car, Misfits Garage UK. Make sure you check them out on YouTube. Rob also having some super cool tow rigs, including an M57 swap Range Rover Classic, which I'm very, very jealous of. Yeah, not a bad run there from Bob for the first time around. I think he has got a few bits to improve on, but you certainly can't knock the haste and the pace of that car. It's very, very good. It is what it
But he's coming back with a newer build.
Yeah, as Bob Spray now leaves the line. Bob Spray in 2J. A lot of power, a lot of commitment from Bob Spray. Look at the legs on that S14. Gordon Bennett, what an absolutely amazing, impactful run so far. Maybe not the most technically proficient run, a little bit of a weird job there on the Manji, but what an incredible, impactful run there. Tons of tyre smoke, almost giving Luke Talley in the Bacon Burner a run for its money there, I think.
No, definitely. It did look like he almost straightened out there, going towards the Manji.
Yeah, it
so
definitely
we'll have to
did.
see.
So Rob currently sitting 26th with 53. Not sure if he'll improve on that score. Seeing a lot of pensive faces from the judges. So I'm not 100% sure he's going to improve on the score. They're currently sitting 26th.
We did qualifying. My first quali run, I did, was it 53?
Yes.
Yeah. Got 53 on my first run, and then my second run, I don't know what I qualified on my second run.
He didn't better your score, so he
No. So, yeah, my first run I did alright. Yeah, it's one of them. And then my second run I cocked it right up.
But you're on the show, that's all that matters.
Yeah, so we're in top 32. I am 30th. We're up against Mr. Alfie Hunter beside us. So that'll be quite interesting. And yeah, let the best car win, not the flabby bit.
So we've got a battle of the S14s now, two very different ways to do an S14. We've got 700 horsepower 2J with a CDO9 in Rob Spray's S14, purple one. And the white S14 is a supercharged BMW V8 and a Getrag 420G box, courtesy of Mr. Alfie Hunter.
Yeah, very different.
Single stereo. Most people like maybe zip-tie Bluetooth speaker in practice is not, but you know. Anyway, we digress. As Alfie Hunter to lead out Rob Spray. Alfie Hunter initiates. Very good line, very fast, slightly shallow. But look at Rob Spray. Absolutely glued to him. As Rob leaves him with enough room to transition, but not too much. Rob piling on the power now, managing to keep it on the black stuff. As there's a man sticking to that qualifying line. Good dive from Rob Spray there. Absolutely fantastic. What a chase run from Rob Spray. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Alfie Hunter and Rob Spray.
Definitely a really good run between the two of these. Little bit scrappy from Rob Spray towards the Manji section, but manages to make it work and bring it back into the fight. But obviously, still got another run to go, so we'll have to see what happens in the second half. Area as well, really big area as well.
Anyway, we digress once again. Rob Spray leads out in a very, very fast initiation from Rob Spray, leaving a massive gap between Alfie and, wow, what an incredible run so far from both drivers. Give Alfie his credit, a little bit underpowered compared to Rob Spray. Roughly 700 horsepower. Whoa! And a very, very crazy move there from Alfie, but didn't really pay off as Rob hits the tyres with a wheel drop and folds in the quarter panel on that S14.
You know what though? Look at the way the tyres have just stood up. That's quite satisfying.
It's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, it's Rob's making performance art. And Rob Spray gets the win, ladies and gentlemen.
He's alright.
Cheers, man. Well done.
Fucking hell. So we won our top 32 battle. So that's a good start. Now just getting ready to fill up and go back out. And then I don't know who we're up against next. Who we're up against next?
Patrick.
46 is it? So up against him next. So see if we can get into the top 8, shall we?
As Patrick Rakovic leads the line now with Rob Spray in his rear mirror. But Patrick, wow, Patrick, very, very weird lift off on entry there, and a very strange line. Whoa! Way offline, off mowing the grass. Rob Spray just making sure he got the car gathered up underneath him before he carries back on. That might be all she wrote for our Patrick. as Rob Spray now leads out Patrick. A much faster initiation from Rob Spray, smoking the tyres on the way in. Big, fast entry from Rob. Very, very good line so far. Patrick doing everything he can to stick with him. Obviously aware that he's sitting on a 10-0 as Rob pulls away from him in the monster S14. 700 ponies under the from the 2J under the bonnet of that beautiful purple S14 Team Misfits garage. And has he done enough to maintain that advantage?
We'll have to see. I mean, anything can happen. There's a lot of things that we could see. There are a lot of things that we can't see from here. So
do you know Rob paid £200 for that shell?
What?
£200.
Wow.
And Rob Spray gets the win. The best 200 quid he ever spent advances to the Great 8, ladies and gentlemen. Shell, actually, it's the ex-Quinn M Sport Shell.
Yeah.
It's Kevin Quinn's car. But yeah, didn't deserve to die just because of that. Anyway, now we have the first run of Harry Cunliffe versus Bob Spray. Wow, look at the transition, the proximity of Bob Spray. Wrong section of the track there, which may cost him dearly there. Did not follow Harry Cunliffe all the way out onto the good qualifying line. Possibly a deduction there from Bob Spray, but doing a very, very good job of sticking with Harry Cunliffe. Using the 700 ponies very much to their full effect. As Harry Cunliffe is somehow still managing to keep the immaculate livery of Ken Bogg's car immaculate.
Albeit better than Ken Bogg himself.
That's horrible, man. Why you gotta bring that up?
I'm sorry.
Certain things you just don't talk about. So obviously, now a fun fact for you actually, because obviously Harry driving that, good friends with Paddy Byrne, hand control car. That car, Johnny's car, when built, was a hand controlled car. And somebody who wants to try and break his Great 8 curse, Harry Cunliffe, versus round 1 third place finisher, Bob Spray.
So let's see what he can do. Bob Spray in the lead with Harry Cunliffe in the chase. Harry Cunliffe having to push hard as they come through in a clip 2. So out of 3, transitioning now into 4. Harry has to sacrifice a bit of his line to get the proximity as they come around through the Manji into out of 7. Look at the dive there from Harry Cunliffe as they come around. He's almost pushing him around as they come across the line.
Wow.
He wants it.
He does want it. The judges again are watching the tape back. I know for a fact that right now Dennis and Tony, Harry's mum and dad, are going to be watching this through the cracks in their fingers, because it would mean so much to Harry to break the Great 8 curse if he could manage it. But obviously Bob Spray did an incredible job there. Obviously the home-built Misfits Garage UK car, and Harry Cunliffe gets the win, ladies and gentlemen, advances to the final 4. Congratulations to that young man. Gets to mix it up with the pros tomorrow regardless. Yeah, and I do believe that whatever was in Dennis's bank account has just disappeared.
To be fair, I just saw Harry put his hands up like he was confused on how he got the win.
Well, obviously that will be a question for the judges there, but it was very, very good. It looked like it was very hard to split.
Right, so we're back home now after an exhausting weekend. After Saturday, I was knackered, ready to shower in bed, so we didn't film anymore. First battle was against Alfie Hunter. I've known Alfie for quite a while now. Yeah, good. Chased him, put it on him, and then we swapped round, and he said he got lost in the smoke. And we won that one, and then we went up against, who was the next person? Patrick.
In the
46. I can't pronounce your second name, sorry. We went off the line and he just stalled, and I was going past him and I thought, uh-oh, what's going on here? He said he had issues with his cut-off switch or something. And then next minute, he come back past me and he initiated into clip 1 and then went through clip 2 and hit clip 3 and went off. So I carried on my run. We swapped round. I did a good lead run. I just had to play it safe because he was on a 10-0. And we got the win. And then we went up against Harry, little Harry. He was in a borrowed car. and yeah, I straightened a little bit, and it was enough for him to take the win. So we got knocked out of that one. But that was that really. But yeah, good to be sat ninth now. We've moved up. The car has been phenomenal. It's going really well. Martin at Engine Tuner that mapped it is, yeah, it reps. It sounds, a lot of people are saying how nice it sounds, so that's good. We were on a new tyre the weekend, so in my practice I was trying to get used to the new tyre. I was finding them, at one point they were too grippy, then I took too much grip out and it was too loose, and then I had to put some back in. So yeah, so we were just mucking around in practice trying to get it right. And then quali, I didn't do very well in quali, ended up 30th. Yeah, ended up 30th in quali. That was quite bad. Normally I'm a bit better than that, but never mind. I was yeah, just getting used to it. And it's a new track. I've never been to Pembrey before. I've been there to watch, but I've never driven it. So it was a new one for me. And then in the battles, as a lot of people say, I come alive. So, and I was getting all the points. I was running. If I did my battles as my qualifying, I would have done a bit better, but it's what it is. So next round is Three Sisters in October the 4th and 5th. It is 4th and 5th. Yeah. So if you're watching this, come and say hello. Come and see the Insane Machine. Also want to say thank you to Wasner for the pistons and rods in this car and the shells. It's been faultless all year since we put all these parts in the car. So if you need anything, hook them up. Mention that you've seen it on my car. That will help me. Ultrastart UK. Any electrical needs, they're in Newton Abbot Heathfield. So if you're local to Devon, they're obviously good. I think he does post stuff, but you might have to ring him and ask him. I can't confirm that one. And then Retire. They've been amazing, helping me with the tyres, like getting me different brands to try, and we've found a tyre that the car seems to like and I like. So yeah. And then Josh on the front, Price Property Solutions. If you need a bedroom or somewhere to sleep, he's got plenty of rooms to rent. Exact Engineering. I can't see the side of the car. Exact Engineering in Totnes for all your hoses and fuel lines, brake hoses, clutch lines, everything. They do oil coolers, adapters, basically anything to do with your car. So yeah, go and hook them up and mention me, and they might be able to give you a little bit of discount. I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, and obviously Misfits Garage, like the main sponsor. But no, I'm going to go over the car. Would people want to see us go over the car and like show you like what we check and like seeing what's gone wrong or anything's moved or gone loose? Like if you'd like to see like details of videos of that, let us know. I think that's about it really on the car side. We are going to be doing some M57 content, so I know you M57 lovers out there would like to see that. I'm going to do a 6-speed conversion in my 2-door Classic and take out the Land Rover gearbox. And we will be at LZ World Tour with this. We're not driving, but it will be sat on Link engine management stand. So yeah, also shout out to Link. If you need an ECU, hook them up. If you speak to Engine Tuner, they do ECUs. And yeah, again, mention me, might get a discount. But don't quote me on that. Yeah, so come and say hello at LZ World Tour. And I'll be walking around having a look and a nosy. And this will be sat there. hopefully nice and clean, because it's quite dirty at the moment after the weekend. So like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more madness. So over and out. Oh, I'm going to get up.